Hi everyone, it's Kitty Kennedy, one half of the Bourbon Know-It-Alls, and today is a very special day of videotape for all of our viewers. I have some wonderful friends with me from Wisconsin who are non-bourbon drinkers, and we're going to do a two-part series today of a blind flight of a high, medium, and low-priced bourbon, and then they're going to select and give us some feedback as to what a real feedback and real review of non-bourbon drinkers would be. So I'm calling this the Bourbon Conversion. Can I find a bourbon that non-bourbon drinkers could enjoy? Two is that we're going to take these and we're going to put them into old fashions. And the point of part two of this video is going to be, is it true? Is a better bourbon make a better old fashioned or not? So I'm going to introduce you to my friends, okay, right now. So look, there's my friends. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Shelby. Shannon.
Colleen.
All right, any of you bourbon drinkers?
That's a hard negative.
That's a hard negative, I heard.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No, what do you prefer to drink?
Wine. White Claw.
White Claw, wine,
Vodka.
vodka. Okay, so I really truly have a group that is absolutely not bourbon drinkers. So what I have in the glasses today for you in your blind flight, and we're going to work from your left to right, I have 3 different pours, and they're a high, medium, and low priced bourbon. Okay, so sometimes it's the bottle that people buy that are bourbon drinkers, and the label, and it's and a price tag, and sometimes the lower priced bourbon is actually drinking better. So we're going to go ahead and start with bourbon number 1. You're going to take a little sniff of that and tell me what you think. What do you smell? Don't hold back. Got some words for me?
I feel like butterscotchy.
Ooh, butterscotchy. Holy smokes, that's a good word.
Sweet.
Sweet smelling.
It smells like a hangover.
Smells like a hangover. All right. So those are good words. Anything else in there? Swirl around a little bit. See if it brings anything else out. Maybe a little swirl like in wine. All right, not so much.
No. Still smell
Feels about it. Okay, so we're going to go right into the taste. So just have a little swig of that. Let it sit around your mouth, and then go ahead and swallow it. See what you think. What's that bourbon doing to you?
It doesn't taste like butterscotch no more.
No? Is it warm? Is it dry? What do you have? Warm. Warm? Did anything taste good to you?
My tongue is on fire.
Your tongue is on fire. All right.
Ooh,
Anything?
what's that thing you said in your chest?
A Kentucky hug.
Oh, it's doing something. Maybe it's the back of my throat.
Okay. All right. So, how does your mouth feel? Is it dry? Is it moist? And where are you feeling?
Moist.
Okay. And where
And
does
the back tastes different.
the back taste? Okay. So, what's going on is like in the front. So, did it burn in the front, middle, back? Did it
It's
tingle?
like right at the back of my throat.
Back,
I think.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's a little bit of the finish. Is that still hanging around?
Can I drink
Yes.
water?
Yes, you can go ahead and drink water. Well, all of you drink some water, because we're moving on to number 2. All right, so notice number 2 is in a little different glass. It doesn't really mean anything. I didn't have enough Glencairns to pass them out, so I just want to make sure each of your glasses were the same. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pick up glass number 2. And if you can't smell anything sometimes, you go ahead and smell only in one nostril, because some of us sometimes have one plugged. Okay, so same process. We're going to go ahead and see what you smell. What do you smell? Anything different than the first one?
This just smells real strong.
See, and I don't think this one smells as strong as the first
Okay.
one.
All right, that's
I have
good.
no thoughts on that.
You have no thoughts on that whatsoever? Okay,
She's
any
speechless.
anything like fruits or berries or mints or cinnamon,
I don't smell
nutmeg,
those.
maple syrup, caramel?
I feel like my sniffer is like broken because I don't smell any of these things.
You may
that
have
just speak up.
you may have shoved your nose too far in the glass. And
I tried to keep it out far.
All right, we're going to go ahead and have a little sip of number 2. Okay, keep in mind what you had in number 1. Do you like it better? Do you like it worse? Is there what's going on and that may be different in the mouthfeel?
I like that one better.
Okay, excellent. All right, if we have Penny, what do you got going on there, number 2?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Do you have a Kentucky hug?
Oh,
I'm
no,
sure-
that one I don't have one.
Shannon, you're over there kind of choking. What's going
I'm
on?
not sure.
Like it
No.
better, or did it seem
No.
stronger?
Stronger.
Was stronger for you?
There's no taste really, I don't think.
No
That one.
taste.
Just a burn?
Yeah.
Is the burn?
I didn't feel the burn as much this time.
Okay.
The taste
See, I
still
thought
made
the
my ears
taste-
tingle.
I thought the taste was stronger initially, like before the first one.
This one tasted more smooth to me, which is probably not what it's supposed to do.
It's all in the palate of the beholder. None of you are wrong. You know, it's like you gotta find. So do we like number 2 more than we like number 1?
I think I like number 2 more than number 1.
Okay, we're gonna move into number 3.
This one did hug my.
All right, number 3. Go ahead and swirl it around and give it a sniff. So now your nose should get a little more experienced here. So do you smell anything in there? Do you smell like any oak or smoke or tobacco? I mean, are these words that resonate at all with you in the bourbon world?
Like they all smell the same.
They all smell the same.
That's why you're not a bourbon drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can like taste it through my nose. Like I can already tell what's gonna happen.
That's it. But is it good? Is it a good thing?
I mean,
Right.
I guess.
Any smell? Anything going on in there?
I don't smell the things you
Definitely don't smell.
threw out there.
No. Do you smell alcohol?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like petroleum, rubbing alcohol, vinyl,
It
that kind of
tastes like
stuff?
rubbing alcohol. I've never drank that.
Probably, yeah. We've never had. We're not drinking rubbing alcohol.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, no drinking of hand sanitizer either. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a drink
I'm still trying to get some of these smells you speak of.
and see what you think.
I like that one the best.
Ooh, nice. Okay, what do you got going on over
I
there,
like the
Shel?
first one the best.
Nice.
That
Okay.
wasn't that bad, but
That one did not.
No, this one I like. I like this one
The
better.
last one you like best? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna revisit glass number 1 because remember that was the first one you drank, and I told you sometimes when you're not ready to drink bourbon, it's hard to drink bourbon. So we're gonna go ahead and clear your palate a little bit, and then let's have another sip out of 1 just to not shortchange it. Okay? Just to make sure you didn't really like number 1 because you weren't ready for it.
And you like number 1.
I did.
Is anybody starting to feel a bourbon conversion? I mean, like you all of a sudden
No,
after
this
this?
one gives me the pop right in my throat. I don't like that at all. No, hard negative.
No, that's not a winner for you.
No. 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 No.
Okay, no. There's nothing worse than shooting bourbon through your nose.
Oh wait.
So yeah, that would be like literally.
That is not the bourbon conversion.
Yeah,
She is
blowing
looking
fire
for.
out your nostril.
No, that is my least favorite
Okay,
by far.
first one's the least favorite.
No.
Okay, all right. So now what I need you to do is I need you to decide amongst the 3 of you, if you had to pick them in order, the majority wins, and what's the number 1, number 2, number 3.
Number 1 got worse.
Number 1
I
got
say
worse.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Okay, so is that the same? Okay, so you're in agreement
Yeah,
here.
that is.
2.
Yeah. One got really
3.
bad.
Okay.
You
All right.
always do your stuff backwards.
So what we'll do in segment 2 is we will reveal after the old fashions what was in the blind flight and then what was in the old fashions, because I'm going to see now if this is the order that the old fashions come in, that their number 1 pick should technically make a better tasting old fashioned in theory, right?
In theory.
Now after this exercise, will any of you be drinking bourbon?
No.
Maybe in an old fashioned.
Maybe an old fashioned?
I'm gonna shoot for no.
You're gonna shoot for no, so we're gonna
Maybe
stick
if
with.
I come visit one.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for being my guinea pigs, and you did a really great job. I appreciate that. All right. Checking out from the Bourbon Know-It-Alls, and look for part 2 of this 2-part series of bourbon conversion, and then does a better bourbon make a better old fashioned? All right. You guys want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Go Pack Go.
Go back, go.